Good afternoon, sir.
You're him.
Yeah, without the hat.
David Spade is a talented actor, stand-up comedian, screenwriter, producer, and writer. He first gained fame thanks to the sketch comedy series Saturday Night Live, and went on to build a successful career in the film industry. In this video, we will tell you about the life of this charming blonde actor with an incredible sense of humor. David Spade, how the Saturday Night Live star lives and how much he earns. David Wayne Spade was born on July 22, 1964 in Birmingham, Michigan. His father, Wayne, worked as a sales representative, and his mother, Judith, was a writer and magazine editor. The future celebrity's ancestors were German, English, Irish, and Scottish. His parents raised 3 sons, with David being the youngest. His brothers, Brian and Andy, would later take entrepreneurship courses, and one of them founded a fashion brand together with his wife. When David was 4 years old, the family moved to Scottsdale, Arizona. Shortly after that, his parents divorced. Spade later revealed that his father was a deadbeat and frequently cheated on his mother. After the divorce, the man only saw the children a few times a year and never provided any support. Judith had to raise the sons alone, leading to financial difficulties. The woman worked extensively and was often absent from home, so the children were mostly left to themselves. As a result, their games were not always safe. For instance, Judith would sometimes take the boys to the outskirts of the local desert with packed lunches and let them play bandits, shooting at cactuses and birds with real firearms. In case of emergency, the boys had a first aid kit and a quarter to call their mom from the nearest booth. However, it was not their only dangerous hobby. Spade and his brothers would catch rattlesnakes with tennis rackets and keep them as pets. Despite modest financial means, the future actor attended the prestigious Saguaro High School in Scottsdale, where he was one of the top students. David participated in various activities. For example, he was a spelling bee champion and a member of the school's chess club. He even made it to the state chess finals. At one time, Spade read 47 books for a contest. After graduating from high school, David enrolled in Scottsdale Community College and, thanks to his high academic achievements, earned a scholarship to Arizona State University. During his college years, he became a member of the social college fraternity Sigma Alpha Epsilon. In 1986, Spade obtained his bachelor's degree in business. However, he never pursued a career in that field. Instead, he focused on stage performances for the rest of his life. Since childhood, David has demonstrated a great sense of humor and acting skills. As a student, he participated in various youth shows with his friends. He was a regular performer in the university comedy sketch show Farce Side Comedy Hour and received acclaim for his stand-up performances. Spade was so passionate about the stage that he decided to dedicate his entire life to it. He started performing stand-up in nightclubs and college towns across the country, earning only $100 per performance. In the mid-1980s, David participated in a comedy show at Greasy Tony's Pizza in Tempe, Arizona. However, this venture did not bring in high income, so Spade had to work part-time as a waiter's assistant, a parking attendant, and a salesman at a skateboard store. In 1987, David made his film debut with a minor role in the comedy Police Academy 4: Citizens on Patrol. He landed this role after a casting agent saw his performance at the Improv in Los Angeles.
Keep them out, especially these two little buttwads.
Excuse me, sir, but you're not planning to attack us with any more of your bodily functions, are you?
For his role in the film, Spade earned $6,000. He admitted to spending the money on purchasing a used Honda, but unfortunately, the car was stolen just an hour after he bought it. Undeterred, David borrowed money from a friend and bought the same model again, joking that it turned out to be as crappy as the previous one. In 1988, Spade appeared in an episode of the sitcom The Facts of Life, and a year later, he was featured in the adventure series Baywatch.
Virgin surfboard or virgin surfer? It's your choice.
Take it. Take the damn board. But that's weak, man. That's all a bunch of superstitious junk anyway.
David gained real fame in 1989 when he appeared on HBO's 13th annual Young Comedian Special. The host of the event was Dennis Miller, with whom Spade quickly found common ground. At Miller's suggestion, Spade began writing comedy scripts that were regularly used in NBC's sketches. Miller also helped Spade join Saturday Night Live. Interestingly enough, David was a huge fan of the show during his teenage years. In 1990, the young man became not only a writer for the show, but also a regular cast member. Initially, Spade did not gain popularity with the audience, and after a few episodes, producers even considered firing him. Then, David came up with the sketch Hollywood Minute, portraying a reporter making sarcastic comments about stars and popular movies. Eventually, the audience grew to love Spade for his sarcasm and witty jokes. Not all celebrities took Spade's humor lightly. For example, actor Eddie Murphy was deeply offended when David referred to him as a falling star in one of his sketches. Murphy was so upset that he didn't speak to Spade for 20 years. Fortunately, their relationship has since been restored. David worked on Saturday Night Live for 6 years. During that period, he was nominated 3 times for an Emmy Award for Outstanding Writing. At this show, David's most standout roles were the annoying receptionist who told everyone, "Okay, and you are?" and a flight attendant shooing away passengers with a very disdainful "bye-bye." While he was working on the show, Spade managed to make not only enemies but also friends. His colleague, Chris Farley, became his closest friend and ally. They spent so much time together that they jokingly referred to themselves as an old married couple. Noticing their on-screen chemistry, producer Lorne Michaels had the idea to cast them together in a feature film. As a result, the friends played the lead roles in the comedy Tommy Boy, which premiered in 1995. The film featured lots of funny scenes, the most memorable being the one with the fat guy in a little coat. This scene was created during their time working on Saturday Night Live, when Farley would try to distract Spade from work by putting on a jacket and goofing around. The shot cost David a few jackets, but became one of the most memorable scenes in the movie.
Oh, it's you.
Good morning, sunshine. Hey, guess what? I just called Autotech, and they decided to make an order. So according to my calculations, that puts us over the mark.
We did it?
We did it.
The film enjoyed immense popularity and was commercially successful, although it received mixed reviews from critics. Nevertheless, Spade and Farley were honored with the MTV Movie Award for Best On-Screen Duo. By that time, David had already appeared in other projects, including the sci-fi series Alf and Monsters, the crime drama Light Sleeper, The Larry Sanders Show, and the comedies Coneheads and PCU. During this period, David also had an intense dating life. In 1993, he was rumored to have a fling with actress and model Jennifer Rubin, as well as with the star of Desperate Housewives, Terry Hatcher. A few years later, Spade also dated actresses Erin Anya, Kelly McCarthy, and Bobby Phillips. In 1996, David starred in the comedy Black Sheep, where once again his on-screen partner was Chris Farley. The film, like their previous collaboration, was warmly received by the audience.
This whole fridge is held up here just by this plug.
It's rumored that during the filming of the movie, the actors had a dispute over a woman. As it turned out, both were trying to pursue romantic relationships with actress Lori Bagley, who also starred with them in the movie Tommy Boy. Ultimately, none of them succeeded in establishing any serious relationships, and the friends reconciled soon after. A year later, Spade suffered a tragedy. His friend Chris Farley passed away from a drug overdose at the age of 33. Farley's funeral took place in his hometown, Madison, attended by over 500 people, including many celebrities. However, David was not there. Rumors circulated in the media that he didn't attend his best friend's funeral due to some old grievances, but later he confessed that he simply couldn't bear to see Chris in the coffin. Spade felt that attending the funeral would plunge him into depression. In 1997, David starred in the crime comedy 8 Heads in a Duffel Bag. During the filming, he met actress Christy Swanson on set, and the young actors fell in love with each other. However, the couple broke up 9 months later, maintaining friendly relationships. That same year, Spade appeared in the TV series Just Shoot Me, playing Dennis Finch, a sarcastic and unkempt assistant to the owner of a fashion magazine. The show gained immense popularity with viewers, running for 7 seasons and becoming one of the highest-rated Tuesday night shows in its 4th season.
Oh, nude shot. Bad idea. To get famous, this will come back to haunt you.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You don't want this getting into the wrong hands.
For his role in the series, David was nominated once for an Emmy Award and twice for a Golden Globe. For the first 4 seasons, he received $150,000 per episode, and for the subsequent ones, the salary increased to $300,000 per episode. In total, the actor earned around $30 million for his work in the series. In 1998, David participated in the voice acting for the animated film The Rugrats Movie, and also starred in the romantic comedy Senseless, playing Scott Thorpe, the son of an influential broker.
Daryl does have a special insight into the blue-collar, or should I say hairnut, mentality.
That same year, Spade began dating actress Laura Flynn Boyle. Once the couple attended a party together where Jack Nicholson openly flirted with Laura, who was a fan of his work. Nicholson even managed to invite the girl on a date in the presence of her boyfriend, leading to a quarrel between Laura and David. Boyle was upset with David for not defending her honor, but at the same time, secretly started dating Nicholson. The lovers kept their relationship in a secret until they were involved in a car accident together, caught by cameras. Upon learning of Laura's infidelity, Spade broke up with her, after which she openly began dating Nicholson. In 1999, the actor starred in the romantic comedy Lost and Found, playing Dylan Ramsey, a guy on a quest to find the perfect life companion. David also worked as one of the writers for the project.
Hey, boss. I'll tell you what, I got those plates looking wonderful.
How was that sandwich? We serve those now? Go take care of that.
In 2000, he participated in the voice acting for the animated series Sammy, where he also worked as a writer and producer. Moreover, he voiced the main character Emperor Cusco in the animated film The Emperor's New Groove. That same year, Spade began dating British actress Stacey Hayes, who was 12 years younger than him. However, their relationship lasted less than a year. In the same period, the actor faced an unpleasant incident. His assistant, David Warren, being under the influence of illicit substances, broke into Spade's home and attacked him with a stun gun. Fortunately, David managed to defend himself by hiding in the bathroom. Warren pleaded guilty and agreed to undergo treatment. As a result of legal proceedings, he received a 5-year probation, a restraining order preventing him from having contact with Spade, and 480 hours of community service. In 2001, Spade starred in the comedy drama Joe Dirt, portraying talented janitor Joe. He also worked as a screenwriter for the film.
Well, it ain't a meteor.
Yeah, it is. It came out of the sky.
Well, I'm sure it did, but it ain't no meteor. It's a big old frozen chunk of
What?
Oh, yeah.
During the same period, Spade began dating actress Krista Allen, with whom he co-starred in the TV series Just Shoot Me. Their relationship lasted less than a year, and after the breakup, David's list of flings expanded to include model Caprice Boris and actress Julie Bowen. During his relationship with Julie, David displayed his romantic side. Unable to attend her birthday, he asked singer Stevie Nicks to call and wish her a happy birthday by singing a song. Unfortunately, these relationships didn't lead to anything serious, but after the breakup, the actors remained friends. In 2003, David played the lead role in the comedy Dickie Roberts' Former Child Star, in which he also worked as a screenwriter.
Stranger danger, this is a slip and slide.
If you master this, it's the first step to being a real kid.
Great.
Dickie, there has to be water on it!
The same year, Spade received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. In 2004, David participated in the voice acting for the animated film Father of the Bride and joined the cast of the TV series 8 Simple Rules after the sudden death of sitcom star John Ritter in the show's last season. In the series, Spade played the carefree and unserious C.J. Barnes. Interestingly enough, in the plot, his father was played by Danny Woodburn, who is 4 days younger than David. The actor was thrilled to be part of this project because one of the roles in the series was played by James Garner, a childhood idol of Spade.
Imagine an active person like yourself needs to replenish your bodily fluids on a regular basis. I know I do. Okay then, bye.
Meanwhile, David started a romance with actress Brittany Daniel, who was deeply in love with him. However, he didn't take his relationship to the next level, and the couple soon parted ways, remaining on good terms. Brittany repeatedly referred to Spade as one of her closest friends. After parting ways with Daniel, David had short-lived relationships with TV host Jillian Barberie and actress Sarah Foster. In 2005, David participated in the voice acting for the animated films Lil Pimp and Kronk's New Groove, as well as the adventure drama Racing Stripes. In 2006, the actor starred in the comedies Grandma's Boy and The Benchwarmers, where he played one of the friends fulfilling a longtime dream, participating in a Little League baseball game. The project was produced by Adam Sandler, who specifically invited David Spade and Rob Schneider, hoping they would reconcile after their previous disagreements.
Beef in some nice kid's mouth earlier today.
Clark used to get beef laid in his face all the time.
Oh, and you didn't?
I got wedgies. That's different. It's cooler.
In a scene after the first game, David and his friends leave the field wearing sunglasses. This is the only such scene because the director did not approve of wearing sunglasses during filming. Interestingly enough, in real life, David has increased light sensitivity. In the same year, Spade was spotted with actress Heather Locklear, who was going through a divorce from guitarist Richie Sambora at that time. David supported Heather in every way, and their friendly relationship turned into a romance. However, the couple broke up quite soon, considering the timing inappropriate for their romance. After that, there were rumors that David was dating actress and model Carmen Electra. In 2007, Spade played a minor role of a transvestite in the comedy I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. He also starred in the TV series Rules of Engagement, which portrayed two married couples and their single friend played by David. The series gained immense popularity with the audience, running for 7 years. For his work on the project, Spade earned $150,000 per episode, totaling around $3.6 million per season.
To distract Amy's friend, thereby freeing you to lasso your date for your own personal hoedown.
Good man. You know, over the years, you've become quite an accomplished little clown.
The same year, Spade briefly dated actress Nikki Whelan and, allegedly, model Pamela Anderson. After parting ways with Anderson, he had a romance with another Playboy model, Jillian Grace, who was 22 years his junior. Spade's relationship with Grace could hardly be called serious. The couple went on only a few dates before parting ways. However, the consequences of their dates turned out to be more serious than expected. After the breakup, they learned that Jillian was pregnant. Upon learning this, David stated that he would take responsibility for the child if it turned out to be his. The model admitted that during their short romance, they had discussed the possibility of pregnancy, and the actor wanted her to have his heir. In 2008, Grace gave birth to a girl named Harper, and the actor confirmed that she was his daughter. She now lives with her mother, and Spade actively participates in raising and financially supporting his daughter. By the way, after her birth, Spade reevaluated his relationship with his own father and completely stopped communicating with him, realizing how irresponsible he had been. However, Spade has had a warm relationship with his mother since childhood. He is grateful to her for always believing in him, and he strives to ensure that she has everything she needs and remains happy. Although David actively participated in raising his daughter, he had no intention of tying the knot with Jillian, so his dating life remained turbulent. The same year, he had a romance with actress Nicolette Sheridan, but the couple broke up in less than a year. Meanwhile, Spade managed to appear in the TV series Curb Your Enthusiasm and Funny or Die Presents, as well as in the comedy Grown Ups, where his co-stars were Adam Sandler and Rob Schneider.
Plus, it's your money too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's your money. It's his money. It's my money. Let's put all our cash in a pile and split it. That's a nice hat. It brings out the death in the room. I'm sorry, I'm nervous. It's a funeral. I get weird.
Then, David participated in the English version of the voiceover for the animated action-adventure film Snowflake the White Gorilla and appeared in the TV series Entourage and Ridiculousness. He also starred in the comedies Hollywood and Wine and Jack and Jill, where he had to play a female character. The film received extremely negative reviews from critics and set a record at the Golden Raspberry Awards, winning prizes in all existing categories, including Worst Supporting Actress, which went to Spade.
We used to call her the cheese tray because she got passed around at all the parties.
Oh, we're getting busy.
I'm right here.
In the same year, Spade began dating actress Jasmine Waltz, whom he met on the set of the series Rules of Engagement. However, their romance was quite short-lived. In 2012, the actor participated in the voice acting for the animated film Hotel Transylvania and appeared in the TV series Hot in Cleveland. He also tried his hand at directing, releasing the short film People Don't Say in LA, for which he also worked as a screenwriter. In the same year, David was rumored to be in a relationship with internet personality Caitlin Carter, who was 24 years his junior, but neither of the celebrities confirmed it. In 2013, the actor voiced a character in the animated film Jungle Master and appeared in the sequel Grown Ups 2, also working as a screenwriter and producer. The film received 9 Razzie Award nominations, but turned out to be commercially successful. As a token of gratitude, the producer Adam Sandler gifted the lead actors, including David, Maserati cars.
Basically, he burps, sneezes, and farts at the same time. He goes... I think I just shat myself.
Later, Spade appeared in the movie Bad Management, the series The Spoils of Babylon, and The Goldbergs. In 2015, the actor participated in the voice acting for the animated film Hotel Transylvania 2 and starred in the series Real Rob, the comedy drama Entourage, the action comedy film The Ridiculous Six, and the sequel Joe Dirt 2 Beautiful Loser, for which he also worked as a screenwriter and producer. In 2016, David appeared in the series Crowded, Inside Amy Schumer, and Roadies. He also starred in the comedy action film The Do-Over.
To kicking ass and taking names.
There he is. You brought it back to my with you. Yes.
The following year, Spade could be seen in the series Love, Lady Dynamite, and The Mayor, as well as in the comedies Sandy Wexler and Mad Families, for which he also worked as a screenwriter.
See, boo, you burned down a farm with a barn and 3 cows?
They were goats.
Oh, they were goats. Only goats. Oh.
In the latter film, you could also see actress Charlotte McKinney, who is nearly 30 years younger than David. There was a rumor in the media claiming that Spade had a romance with the girl, although neither she nor David confirmed it. Another actress, Naya Rivera, who also starred in that film, actually had a fling with Spade. Unfortunately, a few years after their breakup, the life of the 33-year-old Naya came to a tragic end. While vacationing with their 4-year-old son at the lake, she drowned. By the way, overall, David faced numerous tragic events in his personal life. When he was 15 years old, his stepfather, a war veteran with whom his mother lived for some time, committed suicide. The same fate befell the actor's sister-in-law, Kate, years later. She struggled with depression for many years, but was never able to overcome it. This event was extremely traumatic for the entire Spade family. In 2018, the actor voiced the animated film Hotel Transylvania 3, Summer Vacation, and appeared in the thriller Warning Shot and the comedy Father of the Year.
Damn it, Dad! The gun startled me! Just go! Go!
In 2020, David appeared in the miniseries home movie The Princess Bride and the romantic comedy The Wrong Missy, playing Tim. The film received mixed reviews from critics, and our hero received 2 Razzie Award nominations for Worst Actor and Worst Screen Combo.
I was just trying to create a magical moment between you and your boss.
Didn't you see that sign that said absolutely no chumming?
It wasn't chum. It was my throw up from smelling the chum.
In 2021, Spade appeared in the series Mr. Mayor and participated in the voice acting for the animated projects Hotel Transylvania, Transformania, and Housebroken. Throughout his career, David has presented many original projects, including The Showbiz Show with David Spade, Lights Out with David Spade, My Fake Problems, Nothing Personal, and many others. He also wrote a memoir titled Almost Interesting, which received positive reviews from both critics and readers. At the same time, Spade has participated in various shows as a guest star and host. For example, in 2021, he hosted the television show Bachelor in Paradise. By the way, the actor himself is a confirmed bachelor. Currently, he has no serious relationships, and overall, he has no plans to tie the knot. At one point, the E! magazine called him the George Clooney of the comedy world. However, Clooney eventually got married after a long bachelor's life. At present, David continues to act in movies and TV shows as well as do voiceovers for various projects. This year, he participated in the voiceover for the short film Once Upon a Studio and became the host of the game show Snake Oil. In addition, he is currently preparing for the filming of an HBO drama series, the title of which is still unknown. As of today, the celebrity's net worth is estimated at $70 million, which has been earned not only from movies and stand-up performances, but also from advertising contracts. In the past, he could be seen in advertisements for Capital One credit cards, DirecTV, Coors Light, 7-Up, and the online store Sierra. David pays considerable attention to charity. Among his most notable donations are $100,000 to the Phoenix Police Department, $25,000 to the family of a deceased officer in Arizona, $200,000 to tornado victims in Oklahoma, and $100,000 to the National Alliance on Mental Illness. The donations to the latter organization were related to the tragic death of his sister-in-law. Spade owns several real estate properties. In 2001, he purchased a mansion in the Trousdale Estates area of Beverly Hills for $4 million. The 6,400 square foot house has 4 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, multiple luxurious living rooms, a modern kitchen, a bar, a cozy dining room, a terrace, and a study. The property features a pool with a relaxation area, a garden, and a tennis court. In 2022, the property was sold for $19.5 million. By the way, among the previous owners of this house was Eddie Murphy, with whom David had a conflict. In 2005, David acquired a villa in Malibu for $9.3 million. The 3,800 square foot house has 4 bedrooms and the property includes a pool. In 2013, it was sold for $10.2 million. Then in 2020, the actor bought a modest house in the Beverly Grove area of West Hollywood for $2.3 million. And a year later, he acquired a new mansion in the Hollywood Hills for $13.85 million. The 3-story, 11,300 square foot building has 6 bedrooms, 9.5 bathrooms, spacious living rooms, a modern kitchen, a dining room, a wine cellar, an elevator, and a home theater. The property also features a pool, a spa center with a sauna, and a lawn. This house is where the celebrity currently resides. By the way, in 2017, one of his properties was burglarized. Spade is known for his passion for cars. He enjoys not only collecting but also restoring vintage models. His collection includes a 1968 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu Sport, a 1969 Dodge Hemi Daytona, a 1987 Buick Grand National, and a 1995 Land Cruiser. David is also a basketball fan and supports the Phoenix Suns. He doesn't mind shooting some hoops himself and enjoys playing tennis, badminton, and soccer. He loves water skiing and was once even accused by the police of reckless skiing in his home state of Arizona. Spade has several tattoos done by his friend Sean Penn. One of them, dedicated to the cartoon character Calvin, was got back in 1995 on Saturday Night Live. The second one, dedicated to his late friend Chris Farley, was made a few years ago. According to David, he often thinks about Farley, who constantly appears in his dreams. David has real friends among women as well. One of them is TV host Ellen DeGeneres. The comedians met in the 1980s. Interestingly enough, when Ellen first invited him over to her house, Spade had no idea how to behave, as he thought it might be a date. He sought advice from Ellen's friends, who laughed and told David not to worry because he was not her type. The thing is, Ellen is a lesbian, but at that time, almost no one knew about it, including David. Before learning about it, the actor was in love with his colleague. Spade has another funny story with DeGeneres. When Ellen celebrated her 60th birthday, she invited many celebrities to the party, including David. However, at the party, Spade ignored his friend, which offended her. As it turned out, Spade was high and confused her with Justin Bieber. Over the years of his career, David has starred in many successful projects and gained an army of fans. What about you? Do you like David Spade?
If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything interesting.